What's up, everybody? It's your boy Gio. In this video, I'll be playing forgot the name. This game is called Roblox Reels, and what you do in this game is basically you go on a train and you get supplies and stuff, and you just gotta try to make it all the way to the end without getting killed by any zombies or any mobs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right to the video. So yeah, this game is called Dead Rails, and I'll be playing on keyboard and mouse for this one. So what you do is you drag this gold bar, which is left click and hold, and then you drag it and you collect money. And then the update also came out today, so it's kind of new. There's new things, but you get like shotguns and all that. So I have enough for a shotgun just by playing this for a while. I already know that. And I'm just gonna buy a shotgun. Then you come over here, press that. This whole thing is new, but it's kind of the same thing. They didn't really add anything. So I'm pressed E and then E to equip, and now I have my shotgun. And then from my class of being minor, I also spawn with this crate, and in this crate is two coals that I can use to I can use these coals to start the train and give the train more fuel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in the train. Okay, so now I can drive the train by holding my W on my keyboard, and we go. This game ends at 80,000 meters. So you can see right there, it shows the time right there, and then the fuel, and then distance, and the speed. But, yeah. So these are outlaws right here, and they have guns, and they'll fight back. So yeah. If you do play this game, you just gotta be careful for it. They also give a lot of money for bounties. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce them. Dead. And then they all died now. Okay, so I'm gonna store them in my sack by getting my sack out and pressing F. And then I'm gonna do that for all of them. I know, just by playing this game, I know that they each sell for 35 at the sheriff at our bases. So I just gotta hold them until I get to 10,000 kilometers. Every 10,000 kilometers is another base. Or not kilometers, every 10,000 meters is another base. And that's where you meet up and get supplies. So this game is mostly about just survival. And yeah. There's also these big werewolf creatures that you gotta be careful for, because if you don't have a gun, it's very hard to kill them. I don't think it's even possible to kill them with a shovel. But, yeah. So, I have a lot of fuel still, so I'm just gonna go back to the train. Oh yeah, you can also have horses in this game, if you don't want to use the train. Because using the train is not using the train for the whole game and winning is a challenge. So that's why they have horses. But I'm not doing that challenge right now. I'm just focused on trying to win. And I'm also playing solos. I don't know if you can see or not, but I'm playing solos, which is by myself, on keyboard and mouse, and I'm only gonna play one match. So the first time I die, it's over. Hits. I can mine the gold ones, the silver ones, and the black ones. Black ones give you coal. The gold ones give you gold nuggets that are very valuable, and the silver ones give you silver nuggets that are less valuable, around like $20. And gold sells for about 40, so that's good bargaining. Alright, I have a decent amount of fuel, and at every 10,000 meters is another base, so I'm only at 2,700, so I gotta get to 10,000. Right here you can see how fast you're going, but you can also see that down by below where you have your inventory, and just by looking at that I can tell that I'm at 65 speed right now. When the fuel runs out, I will need to put more in, or the train will stop and I won't be able to go anywhere. So you do gotta watch out for that when playing this game. This game is really fun though. I found it like a week ago or something, but I've been playing it and spending a lot of time on it with my friends. Reload. That could come in here. And there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm really only going to take this torch. And let's take this. And then we could take, let's take a book. You can also sell, okay, so there's stuff that tells you what you can use these stuff on. Like this one says corpse and fuel. So corpse, that just does nothing, it's just a body. But the fuel, if it says fuel, you can put it inside the fuel tank and it'll fill your fuel up a little bit, which is really good. And then, store, there, now I put my book in. So now I can just go. And my fuel tank went up a little bit. That one was at 8,000. The next one would be around like 16, 24, like that. But sometimes they just spawn randomly, so don't always expect it to be every 8,000 meters. You also get bandages, and if you're playing with teammates and they die, if you have a bandage, you can heal them. Okay, so that was the lightning rod. I'm just gonna drag that, put it right there. Okay, that's my torch. And then the gold nugget sells for 46. And then that's the outlaw body. So I'll show you all how to do this outlaw. So outlaws are worth 35 each. And you get them, they're usually on the island, sometimes on horse, sometimes not. You can also find them at a camp. But you just bring them to the sheriff and just drop them right here and claim their bounty. Pretty simple. And you do usually get stacked off it. Seeing how I was at $50 and now I'm at $261. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a rifle, because rifles do 1 tap in the head and 2 tap in the body. And get some rifle ammo. Get 2 packs of that. And then some shotgun ammo. And then that's only 120, so I'll have 141 still. E, 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 and E. So if I find a village, I'll have a lot of time to raid them. And this is pretty decently sized village. I don't know how much banks there are. There could be 1, 2, or 3 banks. Most popular being 1. But usually you're not gonna have ammo if there's no. The mayor can be anywhere, and I'll show you what he looks like. That was a fast zombie. Also, I do not recommend any people below at least 13 playing this game, seeing as there's guns and zombies. But it is a pretty fun game. Or just make new friends or play for them. And then, since I got all them low, I got most of them. I have pretty decent aim. There's metal sheets in there. You can bend the metal sheet. I'm gonna make sure I put it in my phone. Keep on shooting. Rifle is a headshot. Do 1 time. Okay, so another zombie. There's the mayor. He has a beard and black, black hat. So I'm gonna. The code is 26624, and here's a bond. And then I opened it. So now I can put all these gold bars that I sell for a lot into my sack. And then the silver bars, 25 each, I'll take. And then E for that. Okay, so I raided the whole village. Now, I killed all the zombies. Most of them, I think. And I can see it's getting nighttime. But I did have a lot of time to raid that, which is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the video right here. I know I didn't die at all because I'm, you know, just the greatest. But this is gonna be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, make sure you do like, subscribe, and I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. It is free, and you can always change your mind later. So, also make sure you do share with family, friends, because we are trying to get pretty popular by playing games. And like I said, we're on the road to 100 followers. And until then, I'm out. Deuces. I'll see you in the next video.